This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Are you guys ready? We have quite a bit to get through, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So look out for it. Yep, we have quite a bit to get through this evening, quite a bit to get through, and I look forward to sharing the information with you. Certainly content that I know you would appreciate, and some developments that will come in time for sure as well. So again, welcome to everybody for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Would really appreciate that. So with that being said now, guys, let's talk what we're here to do, football. And 2023 is a busy year, a very busy year when you're bearing in mind the obligations and the calendar of football that lies ahead. When you bear in mind that the Reggae Girls, Kemal Daly says, up, hey, how you doing? The Reggae Girls will be playing at the World Cup. That's right. They'll be at the World Cup. These are their matches. July 23, July 29, and August 2. All right. These are the matches in the group stages of the tournament. You follow me? And whether they have a deep run in the tournament beyond the round of 16 or not, it's going to get even busier. Why? Because August is when the Women's World Cup ends, right? But what happens in September? the very next month. Well, I'm going to show and explain to you what happens the very next month. I'm a gentleman, so as we're taught, ladies first. Okay, good. So, after the World Cup, what you're seeing on your screen right now is the criteria to qualify for football at the Olympic Games for women. The host nation, they have one berth from the CONCACAF Women's Championship, which is the United States, two from the Copa America, Brazil and Colombia, two from Asia, two from Europe, two from Africa, one from Oceania, and one from a CONCACAF playoff. That's right. This CONCACAF playoff is between Jamaica and Canada, and it will be played in September. That's right. Jamaica will host the first leg, and Canada will host the second leg. That's right. Jamaica against Canada. And do you realize when this is? This is September. You see what I'm saying? September. Well, what happens in October? I'm going to show you right now what happens in October, because October as well also has its demands as well. In October, we have the Pan American Games, and the Reggae Girls have qualified for the Pan Am Games by virtue of being the top Caribbean team at the CONCACAF W Championship. That's right. By virtue of being the best Caribbean team, they have qualified, and they will play in October. This is October 22 to November 4. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Well, something we should be excited about because of the continuity of football matches. Isn't that amazing? So, are we ready? From ladies to the gentlemen we go now. So, we spoke about on the women's side, the World Cup, the Olympic qualifiers, and also the Pan American Games. A conversation that is being discussed is the Central American and Caribbean Games. That is under serious consideration as well. So let's go on the men's side now. The Gold Cup is in June to July. All right. September, Nations League. October, Nations League. November, Nations League. March, semifinals, final and third place playoff of Nations League. June 2024, World Cup qualifying. Right after that, Copa America. Right after that, Nations League, Nations League, Nations League. World Cup qualifying again, June 2025, all the way to November 2025. And then the World Cup in 2026. But do you know where football could be introduced as a sport? Well, football is under serious consideration to be introduced as a sport at the Commonwealth Games. Personally, I don't expect it to be introduced in the 2026 edition of the Commonwealth Games, but I feel that the 2030 edition of the Commonwealth Games, there could be a chance. And I know you guys might be asking, well, why has football never been at the Commonwealth Games? Well, the truth is, the reason why football has not been is because of the schedule conflicts of both senior and also junior teams as well. So things are being discussed. Should it be an under 17 team that goes to the Commonwealth Games? Should it be an under 18 team? Should it be an under 20 team? Should it be senior team for women at the Commonwealth Games? These are conversations that are taking place in relation to football and its introduction at the Commonwealth Games. These are things that are being discussed. These are things that are under the microscope. These are things that are being considered. And this is why this is something that we should not brush aside. These are things that we should not turn a blind eye to, because all of these are valuable opportunities of playing football consistently. And all of these opportunities add up. Now I know exactly what you're thinking. Well, what the qualification system might be like. We'll get to that when it comes. But for now, just think about it. Commonwealth, right? Commonwealth Games. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Canada, Nigeria, Cameroon, Jamaica. Even within the Commonwealth in football, These are exciting matches to look forward to. Jamaica against England, Jamaica against Scotland, Jamaica against Wales, Jamaica against Northern Ireland, Jamaica against Canada, Jamaica against Trinidad, Jamaica against Nigeria, Jamaica against Australia, Jamaica against New Zealand. You see what I'm saying? Jamaica against Malaysia. These are big matches. These, Jamaica versus South Africa. Football at the Commonwealth Games, in my view, is another piece of the pie that would ensure that continuity, more playing opportunities, and the exposure of the talent that we have. Yes, I know the Commonwealth Games is once every 4 years, but guess what? It adds to the plate. It adds to the acumen. It adds to the feather in the cap of the players to say, well, yeah, I played at a Pan Am Games, I played at a CSE Games, I played at a Commonwealth Games, I played at a Gold Cup, I played in Nations League, and I've represented my country at the World Cup. And I've played at the Olympics as well. Why not? Why shouldn't this be considered? John A says, up, up. The Truth and More says, big up, Simon. Big up. How are you? Wayne Evans says, sounds great, Simon. Thanks, and bless up yourself. Bless up. In case you guys are just joining in, welcome to the show. It's a reminder to everybody to hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys? So please go right ahead and we can get right into the show with all of those factors. All right? So we look forward to seeing and hearing from you guys in relation to those matters in particular. Okay, so you guys are fully aware about all of that and what it means. So something that we can consider, you know? Good. So that's something that we can think about and see how it all comes to place. But the Commonwealth Games football, blessings, Wayne Carnegie. How are you? Lansley Blake says, checking in, big up Reggae Boys commentary from a big up. So right now, in relation to Commonwealth Games 2026, which will be held in Victoria, in Australia, football is not one of the sports under consideration. The sports that are under consideration are sports like basketball, cycling, lacrosse, judo, in terms of introduction to the Commonwealth Games itself. So that's something that we can be mindful about as well. 2030, I think it's something more realistic. And then 2034 as well, where New Zealand has already stamped their authority in terms of putting towards a bid towards the Commonwealth Games in 2034. If you look at the Commonwealth Games by extension, it seems to, in a sense, repeat its journey in a sense of where it has been hosted as well. Because if you look at its journey of being hosted, it's been in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It's been in London, England. It's been in Manchester. It's been in Birmingham. It's been in Sydney. It's been in Auckland. It's been in Vancouver. It's been in Cardiff, Wales. It's been in Perth. It's been in Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, England, Wales, Canada, Malaysia, India. So we need something new, in a sense. I'd love for Jamaica to bid for 2038. I think that would be great. Of course, we had the Commonwealth Games in 1966. I remember that. I say it like I was born them time. Not in that sense, but I remember reading the history about it and being able to understand how those games sort of panned out. Jamaica won the voting 17-12 over Edinburgh, and Jamaica picked up 4 silver and 8 bronze medals in the Commonwealth Games in that calendar year. Jamaica picked up medals in boxing through Kenneth Campbell, Harold West, a bronze medal there, Arthur Trout as well. Jamaica also got medals in shooting, pistol, Julio Machado. Jamaica got medals there as well. And weightlifting through Dudley Lawson. and the vast majority of the medals came within athletics as well. George Carr in the 800 yards, 4 by 110 meter yards, Wesley Clayton in the long jump. On the women's side, the likes of Una Morris and Carmen Smith gave Jamaica medals on home soil at the National Stadium. So it was good. And do you know why the National Stadium was built? Well, it was built for the 1962 Central American and Caribbean Games. That was the purpose of it, why it was built. 1962 CSE Games. Jamaica got a silver medal in water polo, got many bronze medals and gold medal in the athletic side of things as well. It was quite a moment, quite a special moment. But yeah, is this set in stone or a trial thing? Are you talking about football at the Commonwealth Games? Football in the Commonwealth Games is not set in stone. It's a conversation, but it's not something that is set in stone. No, Wayne Evans. How can Jamaica qualify for the Pan Am Games? Well, Jamaica has already qualified for the Pan Am Games. The Reggae Girls qualified for the football tournament at the Pan Am Games by virtue of being the top Caribbean team at the CONCACAF W Championship. Jamaica didn't qualify for the men's Pan American Games because Dominican Republic was the highest Caribbean team at the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. So it's Dominican Republic that will play at the Pan Am Games later this calendar year. But Jamaica, we know the rich history we have in the Pan American Games, getting the silver medal in 2007 with the likes of Eric Vernon and Kemar Daly, James Thomas, and Dwayne Carr. You know what I'm saying? It was a wonderful squad to watch. And I'm sure you guys remember that as well, seeing the talent on display in that tournament, beating Argentina. No, I don't say that. I don't say that lightly. Jamaica beat Argentina. Again, Jamaica beat Argentina. Not in cricket or squash or rugby or lacrosse, but in football. In football, Jamaica beat Argentina in football. Our most famous ever victory in youth football. Yes, the Reggae Girls have to beat Canada in the home and away series to get to the Olympics. It could be 1-0 at home and 1-1 away and 2-1 in aggregate, and boom, Jamaica qualifies. You know what I'm saying? But again, in football, Jamaica defeated Colombia, right, by a 0-0. In the other game on the day, Argentina, they drew 1-1 with Haiti, right? So, Argentina. Jamaica beat Argentina in football. Not cricket, but football. It's a football. Defeated Haiti 4-0. In the semifinals, defeated Mexico on penalties. And then, well, things changed. Well, in penalties, Jamaica won. Even Dwayne Carr stepped up and scored. The final, Eric Vernon scored. Yeah. Memories, eh? That was something. I can tell you that was quite a moment. It was something. But it just goes to show you what we're capable of as a nation, and that we are no pushovers, and that we are special, and that we are top. We've done some good work, and we'll continue to do so. And we keep on going. We keep on going. Oh, just keep pressing. Keep on going. Do you believe Reece Nelson will be on the plane for the Gold Cup? He needs a Jamaican passport for that to happen. That's what needs to happen. You know? So that's what I think. And just a reminder to those that are just tuning in, welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't already, I implore you guys to hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. All right, guys? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, use the super chat feature. That's right. Use the super chat feature so that you guys can be more involved in proceedings in a sense of super chat, super thanks, super stickers, so your personal questions, comments can be highlighted. You see what I'm saying? So that's something that we can make special and key note about. All right. So something that we can focus on and work on. How does that sound? Well, you guys can let me know how you feel about that. But yeah, it's something that I would welcome. You know? So please do let me know. Do let me know. Give me your thoughts. And we take it there. Shall we? Are you in Jamaica, John A? Dave Guishard says, bless up, Simon. Bless up. How are you? How are you? Well, my friend, that will depend on the government of Jamaica. Smash up the Reggae Boys commentary like button. Zine, yep. Malcolm X, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing good. So, in relation to this specific question that you've asked, right? There are plans of friendlies before the Gold Cup. It's being worked on. It's being worked on. It's being worked on. So, give it a little bit of time and it will come to fruition. Okay? It will come to fruition. Just give it a little bit of time and it will come. Okay? So that's something that you can bear in mind. It's something that will come. So just give that a little bit of time. So that's the situation there. Expedited process. Remember, that John A. processes for athletes have been expedited in the past, especially in track and field. This has worked for athletes that were not born in Jamaica but have represented Jamaica in the Olympics and Commonwealth Games and World Championships. This has happened before, yes. But remember, if I hand you a piece of document, the ball is now in your court to tell me, Simon Preston, you are approved a Jamaican passport. Here you go. It's now your responsibility. I can follow up. Sure. I can follow up and do my due diligence and check in on things. For sure. I saw the results, but I didn't watch the entire match. But again, the ball is in Manchester City's court. For me, it all lands for Manchester City. For me, it's all about those individuals where, for me, it's City's title to lose. Put it that way. It's City's title to lose. A lot of work to be done. A lot of work to be done. So we give it time. It will come. But yeah, that's the situation. Okay. Yes, yes. All right. So it just means patience. We're gonna wait, and then eventually things will fall into place in time. All right. Give it time, and then things will fall into place. But it will. It's not a matter of if, but only a matter of time before things fall into place. Okay. So yeah. So that's that. That's the situation. Manchester City. That's right, Manchester City. We'll see how they do in the FA Cup tomorrow, right? But I hope you guys were able to ponder upon these messages, these things that I made mentioned about, and that you guys understand what I was saying. It's a lot of work in terms of the preparation when you're bearing in mind that you have, especially in the women's side, World Cup, Commonwealth Games, Pan Am Games. I know Commonwealth Games is not, football is not in the Commonwealth Games right now, but in the future, it takes proper planning. Then you'll have to say to yourself, okay, my best squad will play in the World Cup qualifiers, but at the Commonwealth Games, I can think about the future. You know, I can think about what lies ahead. So that's how I view it. That's how I view the situation. Mhm. So, yeah. So, Reggae Boys fans, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm grateful for your support. Exciting content coming your way on the weekend. I hope you guys appreciate this, but please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. All right, guys, be safe, take care. Plenty, plenty, plenty more content to come your way. All right?
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.